the simple things in life. Either it does or doesn't feel right. It's the simple things in life. Come on, baby, let's ride.
Hey guys, happy Friday. So glad it's Friday. Like, you know, I don't know, like, not like I'm going to work or anything, but at least I don't have no more doctor's appointments. So, but we got track. So currently I am heading to my doctor's appointment. The GI doctor. So I will record, because remember the last time when I went to him before he scheduled my endoscopy and colonoscopy and all that stuff, my phone was broken, so I didn't get to record. But yeah, so that's where I'm currently heading. Trying to push through the pain, the struggle. Today it will be day one of, well, not really day one, because I didn't take my CellStep last night. Today I'll only take the 2. Well, she wants me to do 1 in the morning, 1 at night, but I couldn't do that yesterday because I take 2 in the morning normally and 2 at night. So I'm praying that this works, like that maybe it'll make me feel better, and maybe I'm on a medication that's unnecessary. But it kind of, I'm not gonna say fear, because we're not supposed to have fear, but just kind of anxious about when I'm not on a treatment or they make that drastic of a change. I'm get really in a bad flare, and the last time that I was like on nothing is when my lungs were attacked. So I'm just curious when she gets this other set of records, what her train of thought and other labs, because my inflammation markers, the C3 levels and all of that, have been elevated for the past, I want to say they started getting elevated in like April. Not that they're sky high like I hear some people's levels be, but for me it's high because I went for so long with those levels never being elevated, like even when I was in a flare, I should say. And I guess those labs, like I don't know the parameters, because a lot of times, like, you guys know, like, you could be in a flare but you don't go to the doctor, or you don't call them and say, can I go ahead and get lab work right now? Like, I never did. I never got extra labs other than my every 12-week labs. So it's a lot of, you know, and that was one thing at the old rheumatologist. I kept saying, like, hey, you know, they're rising, like, what's going on? I don't feel like this medicine is working. Like, she just ignored it, like that wasn't an issue. So I'm just trying to stay positive. At least I go back in a month, and this doctor is, you know, not gonna make me wait 3 months to see how things go. My breathing is just really hard, so I think what I'm going to do, my pulmonologist is closed on Fridays, so I'm going to get with their office on Monday if I still feel like this with my breathing, having to prop myself up and all of that. I'm going to get with them Monday and say, look, you know, I think we need to get some ball rolling. Like, I'm trying to wait on her, because if she could come up with, you know, a game plan, I would be happy. And if she really can't, then I may be forced to go to UAB, to their rheumatology department, as well as their pulmonology department, because that's what the lung doctor wanted me to do. So I don't know. All right, guys, got my parfait. I love McDonald's parfaits. It may not be as low in calories, but hey, I don't remember if I told you guys I lost 6 pounds when I went back to the doctor. So in 3 weeks, 6 pounds.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
See you.
So how did you do after the procedure?
Not too good.
Not too
I'm
good.
still having a lot of stomach issues.
Really?
Like as soon as I eat, like I'm straight to the bathroom. And like the nausea, the bloating. I thought I would have gotten better, but I think the procedure itself threw me into a lupus flare. So I don't know.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what symptoms you having? Diarrhea? What else? Bloating.
Bloating, severe, like the stomach pain. It's not the diverticulitis pain, but it's just really severe pains after I eat. And that's, I don't know why.
And after eating your pain, where is the pain you feel it?
It's a lot of times it's like right at the top part of my stomach, and I still have some swallowing issues, which I know they'll take a little bit of time.
Yeah. I mean, we stretch it out to maximum, you know, it's open, we know that. And I did like random biopsies throughout your GI system. I know you have the lupus, you take cells left here and there. And biopsies looking, you know, good. So the small intestine did not show any evidence of celiac, you know, so villi, they're looking good. Stomach biopsies, also no infection or what there. And I did esophageal biopsy regarding your symptom, you know, and they are also negative, no metaplasia or anything like that. But you have some like chronic inflammation. I think maybe what's going on, you may have some reflux that is causing the symptoms. Do you take any medication for reflux? I did not see on your list. No PPI, nothing. Nexium, Protonix. Okay. And the colon biopsy, I did random, you know, all they came back negative. They did not see any cancer, no inflammation, so no colitis or anything like that. And the colon, you know, I was surprised you have a polyp over there, you know, so that was good, we did it. And it shows tubular adenoma. What that means is kind of a precancerous polyp. So I took it out and it is gone, so which is good. So I would recommend in 5 years the colonoscopy. Okay. And I think regarding your symptoms, we should start your medication like Nexium or Protonix that will help to keep the acid under control and keep your stomach pain and these upper symptoms better. You know? And for diarrhea, you know, I have seen many times the CellCept cause diarrhea big time.
Yeah, and the doctor, I saw my rheumatologist yesterday, and she's decreasing it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so because she's like, this is a pretty dangerous drug, and you know, so she's taking me down to 2 a day.
Good deal.
Yeah.
It's like 500 twice a day, so 1 gram. Okay, and how much?
I was taking 2,000 a day.
So half. Okay. Yeah. You know, I worked with a transplant for many years, so we use CellCept as a candy, you know. So I know. Yeah. Because big time diarrhea. But at least with the colonoscopy and endoscopy, we know there's no like ulcerative colitis, no Crohn's disease, no microscopic colitis or celiac. So those are 4 things we rule out, no cancer. So that's good. So I'm thinking hopefully once they decrease these cells, have your symptoms get better. Otherwise, what you can do, you can also you know, start the other medication. Hopefully that will also help your other symptoms. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep. Alrighty, perfect. I'm glad things looks good. Okay.
Because I think when I saw her yesterday, I lost 6 pounds. So I was just like, well, I need to lose weight, but still, like not
like that.
Not like that. So, okay, hopefully this will work.
Great. So you're good. So I will send a prescription to your pharmacist. Okay. Alright. Otherwise, I will tell them they will put you on the 5-year recall list. Okay.
That sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to see you again.
Have
a happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So, I saw my uncle got his dirty clothes to be washed. I just hate nursing homes. They're so depressing. He was doing good spirits or whatever. I went to the farmer's market to pick up more collards. That's what we're having. My husband I got smoked turkey necks and smoked ham hock. So that's what I'm gonna go now to Sam's because we need vinegar. And when we go to Walmart, like we always buy out all their vinegar and for Easter stuff. But like our Walmart when it comes to like the generic stuff, I've told you the neighborhood Walmart, they never have a lot of generic. And the last time I was there, I brought the 3 that they had, and we weren't going to buy the expensive Heinz vinegar. So I just told my husband, I was like, instead of us having to keep coming to, you know, Walmart every 2-3 days, I'm just gonna go to Sam's. As much as I don't like Sam's, but to me that's more cost effective to just go ahead and get the boxes from Sam's, and they're bigger and they last longer. So that's what I'm gonna do, go there, and then I'm gonna get chicken from there, because that's what we're gonna have with the collard greens. Hey guys, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload a video. And make sure you leave your comments below. I love to interact with you guys. I've had to use my inhaler. Like, my breathing is just not really good, and it's hot. It's 84 degrees. So, and it looks like it's gonna rain. So hopefully Sam's won't be as bad. I'm gonna download my Sam's Club app. That thing is a lifesaver. If you guys go to Sam's and you can pay with your debit card or credit card, use that app, because you don't have to stand in the lines or anything. You just pay on your phone, scan on your phone, everything. It is such an amazing app. The only thing, our Sam's, like, I don't know about the Sam's where you're at, the self-checkout lines only take debit cards. They don't take cash, and 90% of the times we will have cash only. And so what I've started to get my husband to start doing is just, if we're gonna go to Sam's, put the money in the bank, because I ain't got time to be sitting in line. And y'all see him, he's cutting up the greens out in the bedroom. So my husband's cutting up the collard greens, and then I'm going to wash them. So he's, you know, cutting them off the stem and cutting them in pieces, and then I'll go behind them and wash them really good, about 2 or 3 times, and then I'll put those on. I probably won't do the chicken until maybe about 4 or 5 o'clock. Probably 4. I'm just really tired. I had lunch, and the car is back acting up. Like, you put on the brakes, it literally, my husband said that it was absolutely no brake fluid, and he just changed the brakes like a month ago, and he took the car in and got an oil change, and they did a tire rotation. So he's like, I don't know if they cut something. You know how some places where they'll try to mess your car up so you have to bring it back. I don't know what's wrong, but I was at this, finally went to the dollar store, got to the stoplight, and I was waiting, and like my foot was on the brake, but the car was still moving, and I'm like, what the heck? And so I was thinking like I wasn't far enough. I was like, maybe I didn't pull my seat up from when he drove the car. And I was like, no, something's not right. And then I was like going, and then I could barely stop. Like, I was pressing, and I was like, oh crap. So I called him, and I was like, pulling into the subdivision, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay on the phone. He was like, well, if you need to use your emergency brake, you need to use it. So I don't know what is wrong with this car. I'm so ready for us to be able to just be done with it. But in God's timing, we will be getting rid of it.